The referee is the key communicator with the coaching staff, players, other officials, and the fans. The referee is the official in the white hat. His job is constantly moving and communicating with other officials. When the football is snapped, the referee is 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage and 3 to 5 yards outside the offensive tackle between the quarterback on the throwing side and remains focused on the football. Before the play begins, he has to look at the defensive team and ensure they are in the correct formation. Once the number of players in the formation set, he signals a closed fist to the umpire, who stands behind defensive line. On the kickoff, the referee stands behind the receiving team. He communicates with the other officials to see if any penalties occur during the play. On a field goal or extra point, the referee stands a few yards behind the kicker. He is looking for penalties such as a hit to the kicker, known as roughing the kicker. A major role in the game is for the referee to signal calls and penalties when he blows the whistle dead or a penalty called. He collects penalty reports from the other officials before he determines the enforced rule. At that point, he makes arm motions to communicate to the fans and announcers how the penalty was ruled and the noted yardage difference. When the play begins, this official stands over the football and waits for the referee to prepare and signal that he is ready for the play. Once the ball is placed, the umpire retreats backwards from the football and stands 6 to 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage behind the defensive linebackers. When the ball is snapped, he will assess whether there is holding and follow the play slowly to watch for illegal blocks in the back. Aside from watching for penalties, the umpire counts the offensive players and signals the referee with a closed fist if the offense has 11 players. Note that there are 5 players numbered 50 to 79 on the offensive line when the offense is not in the scrimmage kick formation. He assures that the defensive team does not use words or signals to disconcert the opponents, illegal use of hands, or holding by both offensive and defensive team players after the snap. After the play is completed, the umpire remains within the inbound lines, hash marks, to spot the football for the next play. The back judge posts behind the defensive secondary known as the cornerbacks and safeties. Once the teams are set, he counts the 11 players on the defensive line. He confirms the count with the line judge using an extended fist, then drops his arm. From the huddle, he observes that replaced players leave the field immediately. During a running play, the back judge will slide his or her feet and move along with the runner, almost mirroring the player who is running the football. He is to move rapidly to the goal line for the potential touchdown before the player reaches the end zone. If a touchdown is earned, he will throw his arms in the air. If no touchdown is scored, they blow the whistle for the down and prepare for the next play. On the kickoff, the back judge stands on the left sidelines and is equal to the football, next to the kicking team. He is watching for player movement before the ball is kicked, which is a penalty for offsides. For the field goal and extra points, this official stands underneath the field goal on the left side to judge whether the kick is between the uprights for the 1 point after the touchdown or 3 points after the field goal. For the kickoff, the head linesman stands on the receiving line next to the chains, which are positioned next to the goal line. Once the play is completed, the head linesman signals the ball is down with his 2 arms waving overhead. On the start of the play, the snap, the head linesman checks the offensive formation and counts for a minimum of 7 offensive players on the line known as linesmen. This official takes his position near the sideline and adjusts to the spot of the snap. He is to face the field of play at all times, read the offensive formation, and know the eligible receiver's responsibilities. After moving the chains for the first down with a verbal and visual signal, he indicates to the referee that the chains are set and that he, the referee, can make sure the football is ready for the next play. He communicates to the chain crew to move the chains once he knows there are no fouls called. For the field goal, his position is to be in line with the football and observes the same as the snap. The head linesman is to observe illegal formations that include encroachment to the snap and watch for false starts by the offensive players. This allows him to see the offensive line of scrimmage by extending a foot, then straddling the neutral zone. After the play, he mirrors the end of the run spot with the line judge so that the umpire may take the spot from either official. The line judge posts on the home side and opposite the chains. He counts to confirm the defensive players with the back judge using an extended fist. Once in agreement with the back judge, he drops his arms. He observes replaced players leave the field immediately to prevent a penalty for too many players on the field. He takes his position at the sideline and adjusts to the spot of the snap, where he reads the offensive formation and knows the eligible receiver's responsibilities. He also watches for illegal formations, including encroachment prior to the snap, and watches for false starts by the offensive players. Like the head linesman, the line judge indicates the offensive line of scrimmage by extending 1 foot and takes a final position straddling the neutral zone.